Well guys, as we head into year 4 of Battlefield 2042's live service, as I guess we're calling it, it appears that the teams over at Battlefield are still trying to understand how to make a live service event, or at least a good one. And while the game's most recent event titled War Machine has a lot of really great attributes, like the addition of a full-on event pass and awesome cosmetics, the event is still held back by poor game design. The structure is finally getting there, granted years too late, and the introduction of even more paid cosmetics and a paid event pass is evidence that either DICE is still trying to milk this dead game, or 2042 isn't as dead as they say it is, thus their excuse to pull support was based solely on laziness than actual value for the consumers. War Machine is the epitome of 2042's story, as it looks great and has great potential, only to be held back by seemingly poor, untested gameplay and low-effort execution, although it feels a lot better than whatever that fever dream of a zombie mode was a few seasons back. But guys, hit subscribe and let's jump into it and discuss Battlefield's ongoing live event, War Machine. Now, I'm going to keep this short because at least at the time of recording, there's not much to discuss, but at this point, 4 years into Battlefield 2042, no one should be expecting all that much. However, if you're going to throw paid bundles and event passes at us this late in the game after you already pulled support, I think I'm allowed to complain. As it stands, War Machine is just another mediocre event. However, while DICE and the devs stagnate on creative gameplay ideas, they surely do seem to be stepping up when it comes to monetization. At the current moment, War Machine currently offers 2 modes, straight up domination as well as a 4-man AI version of Rush. Now, while domination is a fun experience, it doesn't really mark anything unique for returning players. However, the 4-man AI Rush mode does, for better and for worse. The AI Rush mode is exactly that, the exact maps and locations of normal Rush, however, now with 4 players versing off against a horde of AI who are in charge of defending the points. Throw in limited respawns, superhuman awareness, and dozens of AI enemies per player, and well, I don't think I've ever seen so many players quit my lobby.
Shoot any tangos who gets near me.
While the AI are technically quite impressive in the ways they move and problem solve, they're ungodly in the way they know players' locations and tactics. Battlefield, especially modes like Rush, are dependent on the ability to flank and outmaneuver your enemy. However, the AI are so all-knowing that it becomes impossible. Add in a seemingly instantaneous respawn for the AI against the limited resources of 4 players, and in the best scenarios, the game mode grinds to a halt as the match grinds to an uneasy target practice. There's no respawn cadence to exploit, flanks to maneuver, or any chance to outlast the threat. Ultimately, while the mode is impressive and the AI are pretty to look at, the mode is a total slog, and shows where the developers spend their time, creating impressive assets while having no idea or quality control on how they're implemented. And perhaps that's the real purpose of this event. As the next Battlefield game ramps up, maybe this is acting as a test of their AI algorithms, thinly veiled as a way to re-engage with the fanbase and push more paid microtransactions. But either way, 4 years into this live service, as games like Helldivers, Fortnite, and Apex redefine live service, Battlefield and the developers seem woefully out of innovative ideas, while still asking a premium for their content even after announcing they were pulling support. 2042's live service has been puzzling for years, and this is just another weird, slightly uneven attempt at something players were promised was dead by the game's very creators. And while it does offer some really amazing cosmetics, like animated weapon skins, and does feel more polished than prior attempts, it still feels woefully underbaked for what should be an industry-leading dev team. But guys, drop those comments below and let me know if this event was even enough to get you guys back on Battlefield for the time being. Like always, stay tuned and subscribe for all things Delta Force and Battlefield, and as always, thank you guys for watching.